welcome to Catherine House Hospice. My name is Emma Radley, I'm the Chief Executive of the charity here. If you've never visited a hospice, they can be really daunting places. We hope this video gives you a real feel for what a special place Catherine House Hospice really is. From the moment a person is diagnosed with a life-limiting condition, whether they have many years ahead of them or a much shorter outlook, it feels incredibly important to make every moment matter. Hospices generally, and certainly Catherine House Hospice, are places that bring life to our patients. They're not just a place to die, which can often be the impression that people have. People come to us to get the help they need to make the most of the life they have left. Prior to April 2021, Catherine House Hospice was a fully independent charity, but increasing economic pressure meant that it was difficult to ensure the future of the service in that way. As a result, in 2021, we went into partnership with the Oxford University Hospitals NHS Foundation Trust, the OUH. This partnership means that we pay the OUH to deliver the clinical care that happens both here and within our community, and they will ensure that no service is ever interrupted if our philanthropic income drops. Many of the staff that now work for the OUH at Catherine House are the same as the staff that always worked for Catherine House, which has helped to ensure that the feel and the culture here has never changed. I hope you enjoy having a look around.
Hello there, I'm Elaine and I'm one of the volunteer receptionists here at Catherine House, and we're here to greet everybody with a smiley face.
Hi, welcome to the inpatient unit.
Hello, I'm Abby, I'm the ward sister here at Catherine House Hospice, and I'm going to introduce you to the inpatient unit. So we've got 10 beds here where we care for people approaching the end of their life and with life-limiting illnesses and their families. We've got two bedded bay areas and 6 side rooms which all have access to our beautiful gardens, and we're able to take patients out there. We try as much as possible to make it as home away from home as possible. We encourage everyone to have all the visitors that they'd like to, and we've got areas where you can have parties if that's what you'd like. And we love it when people bring their animals in. All their pets are welcome as well, children, pets, everyone welcome. So we've got facilities to be able to give people a bubble bath. Many of our patients haven't had a bath for a long time before they come here, and it's a really nice treat to be able to do that. We have lots of events, so at Christmas time we'll be having a carol concert with mince pies, and we'll have a tractor with lots of lights come and visit. And then we've got our lovely volunteers which make the place so special. So they help out on the ward, they're there to help the nurse and staff where they can, and go around with a trolley with tea and cake on in the afternoon. Thank you for visiting our inpatient unit.
Hello, I'm Josh. I'm one of the cooks here at Catherine House Hospice. This is our kitchen, lovely kitchen where we prepare all of our home-cooked style meals. We're very lucky that we get homegrown veg from the gardens, from the gardening volunteers. We think that home-cooked style food is massively important. It just makes people feel at home, relaxed. We hope that they enjoy it. I certainly like cooking puddings. My favourite dish to cook is raspberry meringue roulade. It's super quick, super easy, but super tasty. Thanks for visiting the kitchen.
My name's Clarissa and I'm part of the housekeeping team.
And can you tell us a little bit about what the housekeeping team do?
A lot of different jobs, a lot of cleaning, making sure the patients are comfortable, have got everything they need. We do all the washing, patients' clothes, so that their families don't have to take it away with them.
Hi, my name's Brian. I lead a team of volunteer gardeners here at Catherine House. We meet here every Thursday morning and put in about 4 hours of hard work, but perhaps a little bit of tea and cake halfway through. So if you fancy being out in the open air and enjoying looking after these wonderful gardens we have here at Catherine House, please feel free to contact us. Thank you.
name's Sally Lester. I'm one of the community palliative care team. The community palliative care team are a team of nurses that go out into the community and support patients with a life-limiting illness in their own homes. So the main focus on our role is to look at managing symptoms caused by the illness. We provide emotional support for the patients and also their families, which is a large part of our role. Another part of our role is supporting people who wish to die at home. So not everybody wishes to come to the hospice for end-of-life care. Some people prefer to be in the comfort of their own home with their pets and their families and all their personal effects around them. So we work with other healthcare professionals in the community, such as GPs, district nurses and carers, to enable people to spend their last days in their own homes. I'm now on my way to Chipping Norton to visit a patient.
Hi, I'm Hannah. I'm the lead nurse with Living Well at Catherine House, and I'm here in our art room to tell you a little bit about Living Well. So Living Well is for people aged 18 and over with a life-limiting illness. For Catherine House, you need a GP within our catchment area, and we help support you, your family, friends and carers. So at Living Well, it's a very social space that people can come to be themselves. They get support from members of staff like myself, as well as the wider multidisciplinary team. We run different sessions and activities. So some of those include educational sessions. A really popular one that we've been running recently is Living Well with Breathlessness, which is a 5-week course. And then our other activities, we have a bunch of wonderful volunteers who specialise in all sorts of different areas. These include things like complementary therapy, learning Tai Chi, different art and crafts, family tree. We have the museums who come in and do talks as well. So the impact that Living Well can have for people is helping you to live well for as long as possible with the condition that you're dealing with. We help support you and navigate you through that time of your life, as well as supporting family and friends through it as well. It's a nice chance to be able to touch base with a healthcare professional, as well as meeting people who may be experiencing similar things to yourself. And it's a comfortable, friendly environment. There's always plenty of tea and coffee on hand, and it's a great space to be. Come with me and I'll show you our singing group in action.
How could I hurt when I'm holding you? One, touching one, reaching out, touching me, touching you. Sweet Caroline, good times never seem so good. I've been inclined.
Hi, my name's Heidi Allen and I'm the lymphedema nurse here at Catherine House Hospice. I work as a wider team with my colleagues who are also part of Oxford University Hospitals, and they're based at the Churchill Hospital in Oxford. So here at the lymphedema clinic we see people that have got swollen limbs, sometimes midline and head and neck swelling, usually as a result of cancer and cancer treatments, but sometimes because of infection, sometimes because of trauma, and sometimes inherited conditions. And we also see patients who have got lipedema, which is an unusual position of fat cells that gather around the lower part of the legs and can cause problems. So when you come up to our clinics, we will go through your medical history, we'll talk you through your recent medicines list as well, and then we'll perform a thorough examination of your swollen areas. We will then look at putting a programme together for you for self-management, and self-management is really important with lymphedema. We're talking about looking after your skin, ways to exercise and move safely, perhaps looking at compression garments which might be helpful for you, and also sometimes looking at massage techniques which can help to shift the fluid from the congested area into another part of the body where we know that your lymphatic system is working well. So we'll look at all of those things together, and we will communicate with your GP, and we will work with you over a long period of time to make sure that you're able to manage your condition. We may involve other healthcare professionals such as podiatry or the tissue viability teams, and your GP and practice nurses as well if necessary. So we look forward to welcoming you when you come to your appointment and helping you to manage your long-term condition.
Hello, my name is Rachel. I'm one of the specialist nurses from the Hospital Palliative Care team. We work as part of Catherine House's service, covering patients who are being looked after in all 4 hospitals that we have here in Oxfordshire. Our job is, we've got many different roles. We help support with symptom management, we provide support getting people home, and provide end-of-life care for patients who are being looked after in our hospitals here in Oxfordshire. One of the things that we can do, for example, is helping people get to be where they want to be at the end of their life. We're a team of nurses, OTs and doctors, and one of our big roles really here is helping people to be where they want to be when they are dying. So getting you home if that's what you want, or helping to transfer your care from the hospitals over to Catherine House itself.
Hi, I'm Joe. I'm the chaplain here at Catherine House, and this is our lovely chapel. It's a beautiful, calm space where you can come and reflect, spend some time in quiet, or say some prayers if you like. It's a really great resource, and there's things for all people of different faiths to read and to reflect on. Chaplains are here for everyone, whether you've got a faith or not. And we've got links with different faith communities that can support people from any tradition. We're here really to look after people's spiritual health. All of us have a spiritual aspect to who we are, and we're here to cater for that in whatever way is helpful for you. Sometimes we spend time with patients talking and chatting, and it doesn't have to be religious at all. We're just here to be somebody outside of the medical team to support and care for you. Recently, I've been supporting the family of someone as they came to the end of their life. And that came really as little chats, catching people in the corridor here and there, checking in, seeing how they were doing. And then when it came to the end, coming to say prayers for the patient and with their family, and supporting them through that process. It's a real privilege to be able to get alongside people in those moments and to be there to support in whatever way is helpful to you.
Hello, I'm Surinder Singh. I'm the Bereavement Care and Voluntary Services Lead here at Catherine House. I'm sat in the counselling room. My team is made up of staff and volunteers. Volunteers play a big part in how the service is run. You may find that after your loved one dies that you may feel that you need a bit of support in processing what has happened, particularly as time goes on. Grief can manifest in all sorts of ways which may be worrying to you. So that's where we would come in, and we would help you to talk about that if you wish. You may find that one of the nurses who has been looking after your loved one will give you information about our service. So please do keep that somewhere that you can access afterwards, because you can contact us anytime afterwards. Feel free to. Now, when you do contact us, we'll talk you through the different ways that we can provide support. One is one-to-one, so face-to-face. It can be counselling sessions in your own home, or they can be at the hospice. We can also provide support virtually, but the other way that we now provide support is through our bereavement cafe. And that's an opportunity for you to come in, have a cup of tea with us, a slice of cake, and meet other people who are in a similar situation to you. And it's a very casual kind of let's have a cup of tea together and share if we want to, or we can just listen. Finally, as a reminder to you, we are here for you. So please, if you need us, do get in touch. Don't hesitate. Don't leave it long. Our care continues regardless, and we are here for you.
Hi, I'm Karen. I'm one of the marketing team here at Catherine House, and I'm going to tell you a little bit about our EPIC resources available on our website. So we know that when people need palliative care, whether that's for themselves or a loved one, they often have a lot of questions, particularly at the point of diagnosis. So as a way to support our community, we created a load of resources which basically answered all questions relating to palliative and end-of-life care. So it's called EPIC and it's available on our website, and it's basically a one-stop shop for all information that people might need who are facing a life-limiting illness, that be symptom control or how to support a loved one, coping with grief, what employers should be doing, what financial support there is out there for people. So these resources are completely free of charge and they're available to everybody within our local community and further afield, and can be accessed on our website www.khh.org.uk.
I'm Mike.
I'm Dave.
We are the volunteer maintenance team. We maintain anything that needs to be done. Broken chairs, stuck doors.
Light bulbs.
The building is over 30 years old. There's always something going wrong. When we haven't got anything else to do, we decorate. And it's a bit like painting the Forth Bridge, but there's always somewhere that needs decorating. There are 300 volunteers in total doing all sorts of jobs. Most of them probably never come to the hospice itself. They're raising the vast amount of money that has to be raised each year. But when you walk around here, there are people in every role, whether that's in the kitchen or on reception. There's a lot of volunteers here. Everybody does it for different reasons. Just last week, an example of what we do, there was a door stuck in a bathroom in one of the patient's rooms. The patient was a young lady in her early 30s. And she had a 18-month-old and a 4-year-old child. And if you can do something that improves the experience for someone at the end of their life like that, then it's really worth doing.
Hi, my name's Scott Bloomfield and I'm head of retail at Catherine House Hospice. We're in one of our retail shops now. This shop here is in Brackley. We've also got 2 in Banbury, 1 in Chipping Norton, 1 in Morton, 1 in Shipston and 1 in Vista. So 7 shops in total, plus we also have an eBay shop as well, so you can shop this online. All our shops are run by paid managers, but we have a full team of volunteers who help them run the shops, and they're a vital part of our fundraising. This year we're on to raise £1 million through the shops. So we totally rely on donations. We do not buy any stock in, or a very small amount of stock we buy in. So if you can help us out, that'd be great. Thanks very much.
Hi, I'm Steph, Head of Fundraising. Let me show you around. As well as our clinical and retail colleagues and volunteers, we have other teams upstairs here in the hospice too. My wonderful fundraising team works here, and we work incredibly hard to raise vital funds from individuals, companies, community groups, trusts, grants and everyone else. To do this, we organise events, so that's large-scale events such as the Moonlight Walk and the Santa Fun Run, and also smaller events for people to remember loved ones lost. We run a weekly lottery, raffles and lots of other activities so that our local community has the opportunity to engage and support our work. Gifts in wills are vitally important to us. Our marketing team is also based up here, managing our website, our social media accounts, creating our special magazine, newsletters and everything else in between, just so that we can keep our supporters up to date with all the news from the hospice, the incredible work that our clinical colleagues are doing to support our patients and their families. Our volunteering team works hard to make sure we can recruit new volunteers and make sure that all of them, whatever their roles, are kept up to date. They understand the impact of what they do for us and they understand how appreciated they are, because they really are. We also have our HR and finance teams up here as well, supporting our staff and keeping all of our systems working smoothly. So although we're upstairs and our other colleagues are downstairs and out in the community, we're really just one big Catherine House Hospice family.
I hope you've enjoyed having a look around Catherine House and now really understand what we do both here and within our community for our patients. Bye bye.
Thank you!